Southampton Arts Center and East End Collected, curated by Paton Miller. We are a multidisciplinary arts and culture center intended to serve the residents and visitors to Southampton Village and the broader community of the Hamptons with all kinds of programming, including art, music, kids programs, film, and the like. And this particular show came together because I met Paton Miller when I moved out here. Paton is an eminent artist in the community. He's been making work here for 30 years, raised two beautiful sons here with his wife Nancy, and I just had a feeling that if we asked him to curate a show, we would find something really special. So what he's done is he has pulled together all works from East End artists, most of which are pulled from private collections of people who also live in our community. So really what we're doing is we're celebrating the talent of the artists who are a part of our community, our neighbors, and the collectors who support their work and make it possible for them to create such beautiful things.
I call it East of Easy. I named the show after my piece. You remember the piece Large Glass by Marcel Duchamp? Large Glass. This is like a baby large glass. There's a sexual relationship happening there. Collected newspapers and thoughts and started sketching them out and cleaned it up, and I stopped working on it, and that's what it looked like. Well, it's a little more narrative. I like to tell my own stories. It came out like that. It is relative. There's some brand of narrative.
What's the deal?
So where's
series of paintings that I wanted to express with light getting squeezed in a spots that has to do with air and water. And but I see light as kind of a representation of the stuff that's inside, how you feel. It's an emotional experience for me. So you can say there's no difference between light and the emotional experience that you experience with it.
It looks warm and good energy in there. Lots of cool work.
But I see light as kind of a representation of the stuff that's inside, how you feel.
I liked it a lot. Steve Menino's work is standing out the most right now for me. Both pieces.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. He's really talented.
Beyond unbelievable.
It's good stuff. I'm not good on camera, right?
It's inside, how you feel. It's an emotional experience for me.
I like to tell my own stories.
My dad, Jim Gingrich, and I had to pose for this. It was good. I posed for a lot of his paintings for him. I was a nun once.
And the emotional experience.
I was a nun once.
I like to tell my own stories.
So how do you make it intimate? You only make it intimate by your own experience and your own depiction of what it is.
I was a nun once.
And light cannot be separated. Now, if you just take light itself
I was a nun once.
and make it into a science, there's no end to it. They don't have a real definition of what the hell it is to begin with. You know,
I like to tell my own stories.
I was a nun once.
there's no end to it. There's a series of paintings that I wanted to
I like to
express
tell my own stories.
with light getting squeezed in a spots that has to do with air and water.
So all my favorite artists. I mean, I know everybody, and that's why it's really hard to rush out.
Bye.